as you probably know, the culmination of the program is the IGCSE exams. That's the International General Certificate of Education. So that's what we're working towards all along. And in a way, everything that we have been showing you is needed to do those exams successfully. So text types, all of these text types are used. We'll be having a look at different ones in a moment. But issues to bear in mind: who is writing? This is coming back to the idea of getting into role. Very often in their writing, they will be asked to be somebody. In fact, almost always they will have to be somebody other than themselves. So the writing task will very often be based on a reading task. And coming from the reading, they will be told, you are the editor of a school magazine. Write an article on blah, 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 whatever it is. So they have to get into the editor role. And also when they're reading, they need to be aware of the narrator, the voice, etc. Purpose, the purpose of what they write, the register, keep it within the appropriate language for the type of text. They love writing wanna and gonna, they just love it. And you have to tell them that's not appropriate for formal writing, okay? So they need to keep the register, not in a very strict way, but just be aware of the type of situation and the type of language that situation requires. Their audience and generally language, the vocabulary, the structures, etc., for the text type that they have to produce.
Okay. In these exams, usually they have persuasive or argumentative, descriptive and narrative. And these are the types of text that we mainly deal with. So we're going to see the persuasive. Like that. There. Or that. Sure. No. Here. No.
I'll get it for you.
No. Okay. Again, we have to give them examples of how to do things. So we have a few.
Maybe we could skip that one.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Claire is saying we should skip that one. So. Yeah. I could do that in the department. Don't know. Let me see.
Does anybody know how to rotate this? It's not the usual PDF format, so.
I don't know. I could do it at school, but now I can't. So. Anyway, just put your heads like that. Right. I'll go on just like that, yeah. Anyway. So you will see these when you get all the materials. You see, for example, it's just how they can do things. Positive statements, for example, this delight will melt on your tongue. Or facts and statistics. Statistics are very usually used in IGCSE exams. Superlatives or repetitions. Rules of three. The rule of three is very common in the program as well. You will see that in literacy. Exaggeration, imperative, alliteration. These are just techniques that you will check when you get the materials. So you can see here noun phrases, rhyme, powerful verbs again. Let's see what they say. Powerful. Right. Will do rather than can. So this is just persuasive, to persuade someone to do something. So these are techniques. And, whoops, what did I do there? And now we have This is a PowerPoint, again, just to explain children what adverts are for, just to persuade us to buy something. So we're going to see it. Claire hates this, but children love it. So they try to make the reader believe that the product will make them happier, healthier, slimmer, more intelligent, all these things that everybody knows. So, chosen language to appeal to their target, the best, special offer, exclusive, number one, free, bargain. You see all this typical language that comes with adverts. They promise all these. Right? Humor is they ask questions, they appeal to your senses, they use alliteration, rhyme, play on words. They persuade you to imagine yourself using the product. So after giving these to students, rhetorical questions, memorable images, we ask them to invent their own product. And here you have something really useful, the homework maker. Let's see if you would buy it.
Tired of repeating the same exercise?
Yes.
Bored of homework?
Yes.
Gonna go out with your friends tonight?
Yes.
So go the Homework Maker. The Homework Maker is a super intelligent and fast person that appears in your house 30 minutes after you call us.
I tried it once just to prove if it works as well as people say, and I was really surprised. Right now, it's essential for a social life. When I'm stressed, I always call the Homework Maker. Hello, I'm the Homework Maker.
Sit over there.
You can ask for a boy or a girl. It's fast, efficient, and productive. The service is super cheap. You can have it for only $9.99 an hour.
If you call now, you will have the 50 discount on our study helper who sends you the lesson.
Mass measuring grams or in kilograms. And what do we measure mass? Mass is measured in grams and in kilograms.
It is scientifically proved.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. You have to study. Tell us the number which appears right here.
943-776-332. María Unidad de Cules.
So this is the advert. So we show them the technique, and then they prepare their own products. And then argumentative, which is similar in a way. So just giving pros and cons of everything. And as you can see, this is a sample of first language English that we do in year 4. Paper 3, directed writing and composition. Paper 3 is mainly writing. It's 2 hours to do this, and we will deal with that later on, but I would like you to see this now. This is how it goes. You're the editor of a local weekly newspaper. This is what Claire was saying before. They always have to be someone that they are not. And a national charity is planning to open a residential home for troubled teenagers in your area. You have viewed the homepage of the organization that is open in the center, and one of your colleagues has also conducted interviews with a range of local people. So you have to write an editorial, and with these 2 bullet points, argue strongly in favor of opening the residential home, persuade your readers that their fears are mistaken and their objections are groundless. And to do this, they have to read 2 texts. If you look at this, 10 marks for the content, 15 for the quality of the writing. So here we go to the importance of accuracy and writing correctly. Objections raised in interviews with local people. I'm not happy. I just hope there aren't any problems with shoplifting, for example. Think that we are talking about troubled teenagers. There are many more comments that we're not going to read. And this is the website of the place itself. And here they talk about very positive things. Whereas in the previous text we had negative things, we have positive things now. And this is the second part of the exam, which is a composition. This is an old exam. They have been changed, and now there is no argumentative composition, only descriptive and narrative. But we chose this because of the topic. And, this is the task that they have to do, and then we have the student response. Sorry about the handwriting. This girl got an A in the Cambridge exams. We will see the equivalent to the framework, and that is a C1. Oh, she got A. And we're not going to read this, but I don't know if you can notice the ticks here. Every time I tick something, it's because she has used information from the passages. So she's basing her writing in the passages that are in the exams, using her own language. You can see.
Although hot, the velvety sand caressed our feet. But the point is, we use this to show them what a difference it makes to use well-chosen adjectives and to move away a little bit from, good, bad, nice, big, small, important, and to branch out into a wider range of vocabulary. Okay. Narrative, stories, clearly. This is a range of examples of story beginnings, but we tell them that there are